We're back. We're in the segment called Let's Get Real. We are all experiencing everything together at the same time, and you are not alone. There's millions and millions and millions of us. I promise you there are. I'm reading from this book, The Lost Art of Living, Finding Our Way Back. If this is the great unraveling, then let my response be a great returning. And I loved it. And then she says, I've noticed how noisy it's gotten out there. Every headline demands your emotions, every opinion trying to stir a fight, and every online conversation feels like it's already halfway to war. Like, seriously. Everything out there is louder, heavier, faster. There barely even seems to be honor amongst thieves anymore. I mean, amen. It's a strange kind of helplessness when you care so deeply, but you can't process all that you are seeing. And if you're not careful, the sheer weight of it all can suck you into a place where you were never meant to be. We were never meant to be constantly bombarded. Not just that, but taking on the weight of the world on our shoulders. We were never meant to take all that weight. We were never meant to be in constant fight or flight. We were never meant to be constantly angry and upset and depressed and all those things. That is an agenda. It's an intentional agenda that goes back decades and centuries, even at the very least the early 1900s, if not late 1800s. And so we have several generations of our ancestors and us who have been primed and taught and programmed to be constantly, obey the authority, and whatever they throw at you, you're supposed to be alarmed. So I'm constantly alarmed, constantly angry, constantly upset, and it's at a fever pitch at this point. It's gone gangbusters. It's gone crazy, and we all know it. What happened in 2020? They were constantly trying to isolate us. They were constantly trying to separate us, so we didn't go to church. We didn't have our communities. We didn't have our clubs. We didn't have our pubs. And that's where, so if they can bombard you, keep you isolated, and you can't get together to say, hey, are you okay? Is something off? Isn't something kind of weird going on here? You didn't have that. You didn't have your local watering hole. It's a perfect way to get people to believe complete BS, right? So I'm kind of happy we have the internet now, that it's not just a newspaper, because newspapers have been controlled for who knows how long. I mean, newspapers, everything was controlled. So now we're expected to shoulder crisis after crisis, though, without coming up for air. I know that we are not designed to bear this, and it's becoming apparent in the health of our bodies and minds. So I'm going to just leave that here, and I will see you next week.